Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope whoops. I'm pushing all this stuff. I'm pushing things I'm not supposed to. I hope everybody's doing really well and having a really good day. I'm really hoping this headphone won't die because the battery is at 2 bars and I had the battery plugged in, but I think I'm supposed to have it plugged into a different input and I didn't plug it in, or something's going on because it's not charging my battery and I don't know why. Actually, I just realized it's not even charging the backup battery. What's going on here? Why isn't it charging? Oh no, did my... Oh no. Oh. Wait, now I can't even hear myself. What happened here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Honda Civic. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear myself. Oh no, guys, I think I actually did ruin my headphone thing. No, that really upsets me. No. How's it going? We win. Frigid, Alex, Merle. Nice to see you all. We win. How are you feeling after going back to work? How are you feeling? While you're watching it, Twitch, it's crazy. Isn't it sad though that you get notifications? Did you get a Twitch notification, Alex, or did you get one from like TikTok or something? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try using this. Maybe that'll fix the issue. I don't know. I'm so worried now because if I wrecked my headset, I'm so upset. This is $500 down. Some of you on Twitch, at least, I know you would notice. On TikTok, I don't know if you would notice, but you might notice I'm using a different microphone. Maono sent me a new microphone, and I'm using it. I don't know. What does it sound like? It sounds a little bit clearer than my regular microphone that I use. There's more high end on this microphone, it sounds like, but so far I like it. So far it sounds pretty good. Maono sent me this microphone, and hold on, I just want to plug this in right. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what that's for. Give me a sec. Nope. Yeah, I absolutely ruined my headset. I'm really upset about it. Oh god, am I so upset about it? Oh, that's $500 wasted. $500 wasted. Oh. Let me see if I can, maybe there's like a glitch or something that's happening. I don't know. What the heck is this thing called? The Arctic Pro not charging. Make sure both the charging port and the headset charging cable are free of debris. Ensure the proper connection is made. Allow the headset to sit for 48 hours. Allow the battery to drain completely before moving it to the hardware and reset. Oh man. It looks like the headset's dead. Like they're working. I'm sure if I plug these in directly, it'll work fine. Do they have a C port? Is it C or B? Oh, I think it's one of the old crappy USB signals. Ah. All right, well, I'll still have enough juice for today's stream. I'll have to figure it out later on. But yeah, I hope you guys think this microphone sounds okay. I think it sounds pretty decent. It's this. And it's actually a 2-in-1. So right now I've got it plugged into my Go XLR. So obviously it's going to sound, you know, as best as it possibly can with the Go XLR, but it also has a USB-C cable that I can use, which I'm kind of tempted to do that, but I don't want to have to mess with all my audio. But the USB-C actually enables it to have like RGB and stuff, which is pretty cool. It doesn't get power from the actual XLR thing, but it does get, let's use their cable. They gave me a really long cable, which is great. It's thick. That can be both a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, plugging it in. Don't mess with my audio, please. Please. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it on TikTok, but boom, look at that. It lights up. That's really cool. This is the RGB button. Ooh, we got colors. Weird, my camera can't pick them up because it's too bright. My camera can't pick them up. If I block it a little bit, can you kind of see the reflection on my fingers? Yeah, you can kind of see it on my fingers. So you got purple, you got like a rainbow go around color. There's like pure white. I like the white. There's also red. There's orange. It kind of looks yellow on screen. It doesn't look like anything on screen, actually. The camera might be a little bit overexposed. That's okay. I can turn that down a little bit. That's a bit... I look a little bit dark now, but here, let me turn it down so you can actually see it fully. No, it's still too bright for the camera. It's still too bright for the camera. That's not the microphone's fault. That's 100% that I'm just not set up properly for it. Actually, if I do this, hold on, I'll fix my camera in a second. There you go. There's one color. Another. There's another. You can hear each click on the microphone. You know what? It's pretty. There's the rainbow. It's pretty cool. I so far I really like the orange and the pure white. I kind of like the pure white. So they sent me this microphone for a review and stuff. I'm gonna do that in a little while. I'll probably record it today, actually, just to, you know, get on top of it, because I tend to slack, and I really shouldn't. But it's a pretty nice looking microphone. It's very, very light. So that is either a good thing or a bad thing. It kind of depends on how you look at things. For me, it's kind of a troublesome thing. For TikTok, I'm bringing it closer so they can see it because of this. My boom arm is way too strong. I also use a microphone that weighs like 4 times as much as this does, but it has everything built in. So if you want to just use USB, you don't want to use anything fancy. It's got a mute button right on it. It's got a volume control on it, and it has a monitor, so you could plug your headphones into the back of this so you can actually hear yourself as you're talking, or you could plug this into, like, you know, something else that'll go into your headphones. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it would even have less of a delay than my Go XLR would. Wouldn't that be wild? Then I wouldn't even need my Go XLR for anything. And so it's pretty good. It even comes with a shock mount. If you guys don't know what a shock mount is, it's this thing. So basically what this does is it has springs, and the microphone's actually on the middle ring, and the spring's connected to the outer ring, and then the outer ring plugs into, you know, your boom arm. And so what happens is when you hit it, these springs, let me see if I can show it. These springs will vibrate and actually absorb any of the noise that can come through the microphone by accident. And then it will stop any noise when you like hit your desk or you hit the boom arm. It'll stop all that noise from coming through. And it allows for a much quieter setup, which is really nice, because if there's one thing that's really annoying is when somebody is, you know, typing or clicking on their computer on the mouse, or they like hit their desk by accident, which I do all the time. It'll travel right through the microphone into the audio. And for somebody like me who does Minecraft videos and stuff, I don't want any audio coming through my microphone except for my voice. And so that helps a lot. And this comes with one built in. I had to pay $30 for that one. This comes with it already included. So you get the boom. Well, no, you have to buy the boom, but you get the microphone. It plugs into USB. It's got the shock arm. It's got the mute button and everything right into the microphone. So you could literally just buy this microphone and you're good to go. It's not bad. It's not a bad deal. It's a good alternative for something like the Wavelink or the any of the Yeti microphones. Now, obviously, the Wavelink has a benefit of the software. This doesn't come with any software, but yeah, this is pretty sweet deal. I don't know how it sounds. I hope it sounds okay. Yes, shortcuts. So I had a Julian, hello. I'm assuming you're not spamming. I'm assuming you're trying to let me know that the connection's not working. Seems to be fine for me. Seems to be working for me. It's probably on your end. But please don't spam if that is what you're doing, because I do ban people for spamming. But yes, yes, we're continuing with the Dead Space remake, a remaster, no remake. We're continuing with that. I was gonna play something else, but I don't feel like it. It's been a really crappy Spooptober for everybody. I apologize. I haven't really done much except for Dead Space. We did obviously the one VR game. I'm still aiming to hopefully be able to do something spoopy on Saturday, but I don't know. I have zero energy. I have been so exhausted lately. All right, Julian. Peace out, bro. Spamming is when somebody like types just bull into the chat just for the sake of doing it. Julian was coming in and just typing, doing the YouTube signal over a symbol over and over and over and over and over again in the chat. And so I just banned them. It's just when you type in stuff that's useless. Like, it's different if you're like saying random stuff. Being random is a little bit different, but spamming is like literally the message. I don't know if you could have seen it on screen, but I'll copy and paste it into Twitch just so you can see. It was literally this. This is what my chat was filled with. So, and then they said oops in the last one, but they still spammed while doing it, so I just banned them. So that's what spamming is. But yeah, this microphone was sent to me by Baono, and they sent me a mixer before. I do want to use it with the mixer, but I have my mixer actually hooked up to my recording setup or my editing setup. So I'm actually excited about this. Like, I have, obviously, my microphone's way more expensive. It's way better built. It's much higher quality. It's also really expensive and does a lot less than this does. Like, I think they're about the same price, but this has everything built in. This doesn't have anything built in. So this allows you to just use the microphone. Here you need a mixer, and you need a good mixer or an interface, a good interface to run it well. This one, you just plug it in and you're good to go. So the price difference is mainly in the fact that this can, or the similarity is in the fact that this can do everything, that one can't. And obviously the more expense is because that one is better built, right? That's kind of what you expect. But they sent me this microphone and I got their mixer and I like their mixer. But one of the problems I was running into, if you don't know, I make Minecraft videos, right? I've just started a channel and I just uploaded my 3rd video today. So if you're interested, please go watch it. And one of the problems I run into is I do a lot of time lapses and I try to vocalize what I'm doing in the time lapse to try to use it in the video. But a lot of the times I end up using a part of the time lapse and I don't say anything that actually matches what I'm showing in the time lapse. And so it's really hard for me to work it out. And my editing setup is in the other side of the house and it's on my Mac and everything. So it's a total nightmare to come out here, to come to my microphone setup and record a voiceover and then take it all the way back out there and convert it and transfer and all that kind of stuff just for a 30-second time lapse. Especially if I can't see the time lapse, it's hard for me to talk. So I've been really excited about this microphone because now that I have their mixer and this microphone, I'll be able to set it up at my Mac. And they sent me a boom arm, which I wasn't expecting, which is great because I'll be able to set it up on that computer and then I'll have a proper voiceover section. So when I'm recording or when I'm editing my videos, I can do a voiceover and I'm going to have a really decent microphone to do it with because I do have a professional quality microphone, but I don't like using it because it is a condenser microphone. I'm not going to get into too much detail because I don't want to bore you, but there are 2 types of microphones really. There's condenser microphones and there are dynamic microphones. And the most basic way to say it, condenser microphones use electricity to actually pick up the signal of your voice. So the electricity will send whatever your voice is doing, the vibrations, in through an electrical signal into the mixer or whatever to pick up what you need. The benefit to them is they are very sensitive, so they're very good at picking up every detail of your voice and they can sound as like natural as possible. The major downside to a condenser microphone is that because they're so sensitive, they can pick up all the room echo. They can pick up, like for me, I live in a house that has 2 apartments in it and there's a couple that live upstairs and there's me. And so when they're walking around up there, the microphone can pick it up. And so it's really hard to use that microphone if you're not in a well-treated room. And my editing room is in my living room and that room is all echoey and gross. So the other type is a dynamic microphone, which is what this is. Dynamic microphones don't use electricity. They rely on your voice pressure, so like the air pressure from your voice, to actually move the diaphragm and cause the signal to go through. They don't need electricity. The downside, they're not as clean sounding. They don't sound as natural. They still sound really good when you get a good microphone. Like in my ears, this sounds pretty good right now. They still sound pretty good, but they're not as good as condenser microphones. The major upside is they are a lot better at being able to kind of ignore outside noise, and so they don't pick things up as easily. This one seems to be a bit more sensitive than other ones, but like you can hear the difference. If I turn this around and you start, like, I'm just gonna you can kind of hear the clarity kind of come through as I turn it. Obviously, I've got a compressor on my microphone, so that kind of helps level out the volume. But you would hear a huge volume drop when I do that without the compressor. So these microphones are really good to cut out background noise. They're not going to do it fully. You're still going to hear background noise, but they're going to really reduce that background noise and give you nicer sound. So I'm really excited about this because this will be a perfect microphone for my streams, for my editing setup, so that I can do voiceovers whenever I need to. So it's pretty good. Yeah, there's definitely a catch with each. It looks fancy. I needed it a few years ago. Is this my Minecraft video? Oh, thank you, Ewan. Thank you for sharing the Minecraft video. Yeah, I just got it. It was actually, I was just drinking my my shake this morning, and as I was, turning on the computer, I got the knock on the door, and I went and opened it, and it was the mic, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just use it. That way, I'll have footage for whatever video I make, and then I'll do my proper, promo video. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I think the only thing I'm struggling with right now, and it has nothing to do with them, it just has to do with my setup, is it's too light. my arm is just too, it wants a heavier microphone. But they sent me an arm. I just didn't want to have to take everything apart and reset it up. Right now I'm using it with the Go XLR. I have the USB plugged in just for the light. I wanted to see what it looked like. But I'm using the Go XLR for the audio, and I think it sounds pretty good. But Night Owl, so were you here when I spilt my tea all over my stuff? I don't know if you were here, but I broke these and I'm really upset about it. Like, really upset about it. Am I gonna see that Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Probably not. Not because, like, I'm actually interested in it, but I never go to the movies. I have nobody to go to the movies with. And I don't have any streaming services, so even if it comes out to streaming services, I won't get it. Yeah, so last week, I made a tea for myself when my setup was a little bit different. I don't know if you've noticed, I've kind of switched my setup a bit. It looks a bit more crammed, but it just feels better this way for me. Anyways, I had a tea, and I went to go reach to switch scenes, and as I did, I knocked the tea over, and it spilled on my stream deck. It spilled on my, I don't ever remember what this is called, my Razer Tartarus. It's built on this thing, and it's built on my Go XLR and on my dock for the headphones. And so I immediately stopped the stream. I unplugged everything. I, wiped everything down. A few drops got on the Go XLR and the stream deck, but a bunch got on the dock for this thing and on the keyboard. I actually didn't notice it got on the keyboard. I started recording my Minecraft video, and I realized that this whole row of keys doesn't work. So I fried this, so I'm really upset about it. And my headphones were fine. They're working. I can hear them. Sound is working. All the buttons work. But then I swapped batteries out because my other battery only had 1 bar left, and I swapped them out, and then these ones only have 2 bars. And I went, what the hell? And I plug in the battery, and it's not charging. So the battery charger is dead. I'm really, really upset about it because it's not even a month old. It's not even a month old. And the battery thing is dead. And I'm not good at remembering to plug them in to charge. That's why I liked this, because I could just have the battery on the go all the time, and now it's not. So I'm really, really upset about it, because I just found out right now while we were on stream. And yes, Merle, a free arm is really nice. I had a bunch of arms, but I'm actually using one for my shotgun microphone for when I do my videos. I've got this one here. I've got my camera on one, and those were all the arms that I had. And now I have another one, so I can set this microphone up at my editing desk and have a full setup over there. I'm really excited, but I don't know. What do you all think? Does this sound okay? Does my voice sound okay? In my headphones, it sounds pretty good. It has more high end than this microphone does. This is a lot darker sounding. It's a lot more muddy. This sounds a lot cleaner. Obviously, I'm sure if you're an audiophile and you listen to my voice completely raw, it probably won't sound as clean as this, like as technically clean, but this has a higher, brighter sound, and I kind of like it. I sound just fine. Yes. I do have these 2 arms. No, they're not arms, they're guns. Oh, man. Yeah, I actually really, really like this microphone. And I prefer it to the Fifine ones. I only have one Fifine mic. And It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. I also have a toner microphone. I really, that one was like, that one does its job. But when you compare it to something like this, or even the Fifine one, that one is definitely not the same quality. But it's fine. Like, if you just have to do the Windows workaround, like work with the Windows audio, so there's no other options for it. But I like this one. I think this is a pretty decent mic. I haven't used the USB signal yet, but it's pretty good. I actually really like it. Put them away. I will, Merle. I will. Just for you. Just for you. You don't really hear a difference. Nice. Nice. Fifines really struggle with plosives. Yeah, I don't actually remember what they sound like. Because whatever. I don't even know if I did a microphone for Fifine or if I did something else for Fifine. I know I did something for them. I don't remember what it was, though. Was it a microphone? I don't even remember what I did for them. I did something, but I don't know what it was. Wow, that's really messing with my head. I don't know what I did for them. I know I did something for them because I even called them Fifine in my video, but I don't know what it was. Oh well. Must not been that good if I don't remember it. But this is really good. You know what? Maono's really surprised me with price to quality. You know what I mean? Like the mixer that I got. It's not gonna be a replacement for like a Go XLR. Or the Wavelink XLR or whatever that's called. It's not going to be a replacement for those because those are a heck of a lot more expensive. So obviously they do a heck of a lot more. But for the price, if you're a streamer who's just starting out and you're looking to upgrade from like your headset microphone, this or that with this, you're going to be set for a really long time unless you're looking to do something really, really specific. That mixer over there, I have it plugged into my Mac now because it's going to do what I want. It's going to do exactly what I need for my voiceovers. All I need is the control for the levels and then like the built-in noise canceling just to help a little bit with the background noise that I'm going to have in that room. And it's going to be the same quality that I have right now. It's really impressive for the price. It's really impressive for the price. Like this wouldn't be something you would set up for like an audition for a book reading or something. That would be more of my actual setup that I normally use. But damn, it's really impressive. And like I've got this thing, not even a fist for, like it's maybe 2 fingers from my lips. It's off to the side a little bit, but like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I'm trying not to plosive excessively, but like that's me excessively. Probably popped in the audio, but like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I don't hear any excessive plosive sounds. I think it sounds pretty good. And I don't hear like distortion as I'm talking. I'm very impressed. What? They have an app for it? Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't looked at anything that came in the box. I genuinely opened it and then plugged it in. That was it. Although I didn't even change it in my Go XLR software, so I probably should just turn it down a bit. Actually, it's not. It's using around the same amount of gain as my other microphone does. It's slightly more sensitive, but not by much. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to try the app for sure. Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive. Although, funny enough, the RGB doesn't show up on my camera. It just comes up as white. Right now it's on white, but it just comes up as white no matter what color I put in because it's just so bright compared to how my setup is. It's the only way I can get these lights to be bright in the background. But yeah, very impressed. Very, very impressed. Okay, so we are going to be playing some Dead Space. Oh, I forgot to answer my friend. Whoa, that's loud. Sorry. I meant to read this right before I started, and then I started and forgot. Yeah, it's very 80s. I don't know. I just picked... What did I pick? I picked something. what did I pick? Because I'm just using Harris Heller stuff, right? This one is, it's called Shadow Boxing, but what playlist did I choose? I think I just chose Synthwave as the playlist, and this is what was in it. Yeah, it's Synthwave. Yeah, it's totally 80s feeling. I kind of like it. Some of his other music, I'm kind of like, it's just on for background noise, but I actually kind of like this feel. I don't listen to music, right? I've said this before, I think. I don't really listen to music. Michael Jackson, how's it going? Aaron, hello. My day is going really well. How's your day going? Sorry, I had my chat covered on my TikTok chat covered. I apologize. I don't really like listening to music. It's just not my thing. But when I do listen to music, I have very weird tastes. Either I listen to stuff that I grew up with, which is like a lot of Latino music. I didn't really listen to American quote unquote music. You know, like I knew some of the major, like these aren't American, British obviously, but I knew some of like the major Beatles songs. I knew some of the major Queen songs. I knew like some of like the Eagles and like Casey and the Sunshine Band, but like the really, really, really big viral for their time songs. I knew those songs growing up, but my parents always listened to Latin music. I never ever really listened to English music. Like I couldn't name you a single Led Zeppelin song. If Led Zeppelin came out on the radio, I wouldn't be able to tell you it was them. Same with like Metallica or Ozzy Osbourne and whatever his band was called back in the day. No idea. And so I don't listen to a lot of music in general, but the stuff I listen to is the stuff I grew up with, which is like 80s music from back home. Or when I was a teenager, I was really into, I guess it's kind of like synthwave. They kind of call it EDM as well. We called it Euro back in the day. And so it was like dance music, but like EDM style music, but with singing. And so I'm a big fan of electronic music, especially if it has singing. And so I'm into like weird music like this synthwave stuff. I'm really enjoying because this is the kind of stuff I would listen to. I was doing something and a video popped up on my, I want to say it was my YouTube, and it was some girl dancing, and she was dancing to like weird synthwavy music with singing, but the singing was very like lazy singing. So as a singer, I hated it, but as like a music listener, I loved it because it was very like, and it fit so well with the music, and I was like, this is giving me weird feelings that music normally doesn't give me. It was really weird. I don't know what the song was called though. But I'm very big into that kind of stuff. Ginger, how you doing, man? How are you? How are things? Musical and Disney music. I do listen to musical music, but it's mainly because I'm in a musical. That's pretty much it. I'm basically in a musical. So that's the only reason I listen to it. Hold on. Do I have a way to, maybe I can like email it to myself? Maybe I can do that. I wanna show you all. It's not a video, it's just audio, but give me a sec here. Give me a sec here. Now this isn't gonna be good. We're still like really raw with our rehearsals. We haven't been practicing enough. Music is the best. I don't like music. Michael Jackson. I don't like music. Michael Jackson, I did know. Michael Jackson, but that was a worldwide phenomenon. Michael Jackson is something that nothing else has ever compared to, except for maybe Queen. But yeah, I don't really like listening to music. I only listen to music if it has a goal for me. Like if with my band, I would listen to music all the time because I was wanting to like have that music flowing through me as I was playing on stage and not have to think about it. Just know the chord progressions. I got so into Latin music that I could learn chord progressions as I was learning the song for the first time because I could predict where it was going to go. So I got really into it. But now that I don't do my band anymore, and I hadn't really been doing musical theater, I stopped listening to music fully. But like I'll listen to musical theater music because it's music that I'm going to be performing, or I'll listen to Latin stuff because it's stuff that I used to play. But outside of that, I don't really listen to music anymore. Okay, so here I want to show you guys an example of what we sound like. The musical that I'm in. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. But this is the musical that I'm in. We are practicing at this point. It's just like a 5-second clip. It's nothing wild. It's us literally learning this song because it's the closing number. It's the final number of the show, and we just blocked that yesterday. So I was recording what the vocals were because I'm not in this number, and they're gonna rely on me to sing. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. Maybe it will. Let's find out. Oh wait. Do I have to change this? Do I have to change this? I hate when does anybody else's Windows do this? If you click in the taskbar at the bottom, how there's a little speaker that you can change the volume of things. Does anybody else's just not pop up when you click on it? I can't tell if I have audio coming through my computer. I can't tell. I don't know if I can hear it. We'll see. Let's see. Nope. Nothing's happening. Cool. I love when Windows does stuff like this. Where is my media player? Let's play it through music. Will that work? Wavelink game, Wavelink browse. I think it's under browser that I have it, right? There. Okay, it's working. Okay, so this is us, just a few seconds of us singing 9 to 5, which is what the play is called, but it's actually like the theme song of the show, obviously, and this is the closing number. So this is what we sound like. It's not great. Like I said, we're just learning this, but it's not bad either. Like it's not bad, I think anyway. Maybe I'm just biased, but that's us just learning the closing number. Obviously there's just a piano. The real show, they just got the band together last night. When we were leaving, they were showing up, and it's a pretty big band. They've got 2 trumpet players, 2 woodwind players who are going to be playing saxophone and clarinet. They've got a drummer, a guitar player, a bass player, a piano player, and there was another instrumentalist that I can't remember right now. It's a pretty decent sized band, so I'm really, really excited for it. I think it's going to be awesome. Oh, nice, Ginger. I really, really hope that it all goes smoothly and you can start moving soon. Oh, Merle, that's scary. That is scary. Are you okay? Hopefully they don't friggin' start a fire. Caught a stomach bug or something. Oh no, dude. Have you been puking your guts out? Oh God. Oh, somebody asked me something. When does the show officially start? November 11th, I think is. Oh, I don't have the paper here. I think it. Oh, actually, it's in my email. I think. November 11th, I think, is my start date. I think. Hold on. I don't want to make the music too loud for you guys. Okay. I think it's November 11th or 10th or something. But where is it? Where's the updated rehearsal schedule? That's not it. So, hold on. Does it say here? Opening night is November 10th. November 10th is when we start. So just a little bit over 2 weeks. It's what? So 7 days from now is the 30th. 7 is the 7th, and then 3. So yeah, just like 2 weeks and a half, and we open. It's pretty wild because we just finished blocking the show last night. Blocking, for those who don't do theater, blocking is like where you stand and what you're doing when you're saying your lines and what you're doing when you're dancing. We just finished blocking the show last night. And now we're going to start doing runs of the show. I'm not off book in my second half. Off book meaning I don't use the script. I don't know it at all. The first half I'm still really rough with. I'm still struggling a bit. But it's very rushed. A lot of us are feeling the pressure because normally we get like 2 months of rehearsals. And here they gave us like 4.5 weeks. So it's really, really shortened up. And what makes it worse is there are 2 casts. If it was 4.5 weeks with 1 cast, it would be okay, but there are 2 casts. So they are splitting our time in half. And the problem is that they're giving me a lot of time for my lead role, but I have dance numbers when I'm not the lead role, and it's only for 2 nights. I'm not the lead role, and I don't get to practice those as often. And vice versa happens to my friend Ian, who's going to play my role on the nights that I'm not. He's not getting a big opportunity to practice. So he doesn't get to practice being on stage as the lead, and I don't get to practice being the backup dancing guy. So I'm really anxious about that, and a lot of us are feeling that. And even though we're getting a lot of time as our like main part of the show, it's still not full because we're swapping out. So then I'm still getting my time cut because I don't get to constantly concentrate on one thing. And then there's the whole thing of like, there are numbers where I am one character on stage, and then for one night I'm going to be a different character on stage while doing the exact same number. And now I have to remember what I'm doing. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. So I'm a little bit anxious, but we'll get it. We'll figure it out. Catherine, Kat, how's it going? I would have answered the opening night question for you, but then secretarial fees would apply. Anybody who's on TikTok, Kat there is the star of our show. She's the one that is going to make me look good on stage because, boy, let me tell you, I'm going to stumble on my ass the whole time. But yeah, Kat's actually the star of the show. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little bit of a time crunch. It's a lot to do in a very short amount of time, and I wouldn't have felt so bad had this been 10 years ago when I was doing this all the time, but because I haven't done a show, I mean, I did Rocky Horror right before COVID, but you could literally hand me that script today and give me a rough blocking and I'll be ready to go on stage in 4 days. I'll be performance ready in 4 days for that show. I've got it in my blood. I just need to know where to stand while delivering my lines. But I haven't done anything challenging in over a decade. And so I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I'm so out of my element right now. But thankfully, I have a very, very strong cast to work with. I also have people that I know are going to save my ass when I'm on stage. So I feel really good taking chances and risks and stuff. And it also pushes me to do better because normally I'd be like, as long as it's okay. But because they're doing really well, I got to do as best as I can. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think at least the stars. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. That's towards Merle. That stuttering was towards Merle. No way Retro say this if another cast member was watching. No, actually, Kat and I have become very, very good friends, and I've been completely honest with her. She knows where I stand. Yeah, no, overall, I think at least the people I'm sharing the stage with, I am 100% confident in. There's nothing that has me going, oh my God, guys. There have been shows where that has happened. There have been shows where like the whole time I'm going, the show is on my shoulders. Not because I'm the star, but because like they don't know what they're doing. And that's arrogant of me to say, but that's literally how I felt during some shows. There have been shows where I've had to just kind of do what the director asks and then completely do my own thing once it's opening night because they can't stop me at that point because they were useless. Most of my directors have been really, 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 really good. It's been like a pair of directors that I've been like, ugh. And then, yeah, I've had some cast members that really had no business being on stage. So it's been a good experience. It's been a good experience. How are you doing though, Ty? How are things going? I have great musical talent. Oh, Michael Jackson, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. Actually, I sent this to Kat, so I'm gonna look this up. Do I have Facebook on here? I don't know. Am I logged in on here? I am, okay. I sent this to Kat. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can. Kat and I talk a lot, so I may not even be able to find it. scroll, scroll, scroll. Why isn't my scroll wheel working on Facebook? Weird. Keep going, keep going. I'm good. Need more spare time in my life. And suddenly I'm popular with my family again. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling the same way. I have 0% energy right now. I am running myself absolutely ragged. Like, my plan for my Minecraft channel was to record on Thursdays when I don't do a stream, and then edit after the stream anytime that I had, and then get the video up for Saturday. And it turns out, now that I have the musical, that is not happening. Where is it? Why do we have to talk so much, Cat? I don't even know if you're still watching. Catch Me Kid, how's it going? Welcome. If you go to... Oh, geez. Oh, they didn't actually send me a link. They didn't actually send me a link. Actually. Give me a second here. What is it? Of course it's telling me to sign in. Is that what it is? Yeah. Where is there... what's it called? Sorry, everybody. Now I'm completely distracted. Okay, so I only have an Amazon link. I don't know if it's actually going to work, if it's going to come through the chat. If it does, that's it. If it doesn't come through the chat, if you just go to Amazon and type in PD200X, all one word, and the number 200, so PD200X, it'll pop up on your Amazon, and you can get it there. You can also go to the Maono website, and you should be able to get it there. You can't really see it, but there's the microphone there in case you were curious. It's actually a really decent microphone. Like, it's pretty good, and it has USB-C in the back and XLR, so you could use it just on its own, or if you have like a fancy mixer or you use Maono's mixer, you could plug it into that. So it's pretty cool. Pretty decent microphone, I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed with it. Okay, but back to what I was doing. Okay, so I can't find the message that I sent Kat, so I'll just like maybe try emailing it to myself. Super sad when... And he flew to the TV. Yeah, I've got the new one today. The new one just got posted. It's 20 minutes. I tried to make it extra long today. I tried to make it extra long to because I had a few people saying that they wish the videos were longer. So I did that. And hopefully it's I think it's a pretty decent video. Back to what I was saying, being super busy. So I recorded my Minecraft video on Thursday, and Thursday and Friday, I think it was. Maybe it was just Thursday, but it was like 5 hours of footage that I recorded for Minecraft. And then I edited last night. I started editing at around around 9 o'clock at night. And I was editing until about, no, it was earlier. I started editing, I think it was around 7. I started editing around 7 o'clock at night, and I didn't finish till about 2 in the morning. And that was me not taking breaks. I stopped to go grab pizza and come back, and I was eating while editing, and it was nonstop the whole time. I've got zero time. And I went to bed as soon as I was done the video. I left it uploading while I was sleeping. Woke up this morning, and the first thing I did was put in the tags and the thumbnail and all that, hopped in the shower, and now I'm here. Like, I have not had a second to just like sit and do nothing. I'm absolutely drained right now. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Can I send it? I don't know if I can send it. I hope I can. Why didn't it attach? Insert photo. There. Oh, it's inserting. I canceled it before it inserted. Okay. You like the second one? Okay, I'm glad you did, Merle. I just uploaded the third. Very similar to the second in the format. I like the extra things that I did, the extra camera and stuff. I made it longer, like I said. I didn't do anything as... It turned out to be pretty interesting. But I didn't have anything as ready as I did with the second video. Like, I wanted to do the mob spawner in the second video. This one I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I tried building, which I don't normally do, and I really liked what I built. So I think it's a pretty fun video. I liked the video. I thought it was really fun. I've watched it a few times now. But yeah, I've had zero time. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna start playing in just a second. I just want to see if I can, because Michael Jackson was just saying that I have musical talent, and I want to show you guys. I want to show you. I've shown it before on stream, but I'll show it again. Nick T in the house. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome. Come on, send already. Why hasn't it sent? Why didn't it send? Hurry up. Did it just not send? Oh, there it is.
Ready to have the most power over your music?
Is that one it?
Favorite playlists and albums with every song flowing.
Is this it? I don't know if this is it. Ah, it is it. Okay, I've shown this before on video, on stream.
Tap the banner to learn more.
This is old. This is when I was like at the peak of my game. This is when I was doing everything that I could as an actor, and I was keeping really, really, really busy. And I was pretty proud of this. Hey, why isn't it showing? Where's transform? Transform, fit to screen. Oh, it's not showing. Weird. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing, but here. Window capture. There it is. Okay. So, I am right here where my finger is. There's a girl wearing a red leotard. Right next to her, in between the guy with the red muscle shirt, is me wearing the blue and black rolled up pants. That's me. I still roll up my pants. Ever since this show, I roll up my pants. But for TikTok, you can kind of see me there on the right hand side of the screen. But yeah, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm trying to like do it in a way so you can still see my face, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to. So this is Michael Jackson. This is me dancing, first of all. I'm not very good at it, but this is me dancing. And then you're going to see a few seconds afterwards of me singing. And then you can actually hear what I sound like. Because that was a group thing that I showed you earlier. This is actually me performing. And this was a number. This is where I met Preston. Preston's the guy in the red shirt, in the red muscle shirt. That's Preston. This is when he was like 19 or 20, something like that. So this was a long time ago. We've known each other for a really long time. Anyways, this is, looks like I got peg legs. I do. All right. This is it. I think the volume's already on, right? So yeah. I'm on the right hand side for those on TikTok. And then there's me singing right now. So that was what I used to do. That was my musical talent there. Obviously, the girl couldn't sing. That was the whole spiel. She could actually sing in real life, but that was her whole thing in the show, is that she couldn't sing. And the whole show was about an audition. We're auditioning to be in a musical, and they're asking us questions, and then they're questioning her, and she's stuttering the whole time. And so I keep stepping in. I'm her husband. I keep stepping in and interrupting her and kind of saying what she means to say. And then she starts saying that her biggest insecurity is she couldn't sing. And so she does that song. And then I keep interrupting as she's talking her words. I'm singing what she's trying to say. And then at the end, her hitting that high note is kind of being like, this is how bad I am as a singer. And so they picked me because they needed somebody who was a very, very strong singer to go against her very weak singing. So that way it really gave that contrast of like, she really can't sing. And I was one of the stronger singers in the show. So they gave me that role. And so it was fun. I was pretty proud of that one. I have not played Spider-Man yet. I have not. Yeah, that was 14 years ago. Ty, that was 14 years ago. That was 14 years ago. It's such a stud. That was 14 years, and probably from where I am right now, probably about 20 pounds lighter than I am now. So it was quite a long time ago. And you can see it in that video that was what my hair looked like. That was just like this. So that's when I say that my hair was exactly like this. That's exactly what it was like. So it's yeah, that was a fun time. I was definitely way younger then too. If I lost some weight, I would probably look a lot better, but I'm lazy. Also, the facial hair doesn't help, but you know. I don't know what that is, shortcuts. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, that was what I did. I'm nowhere near as good anymore. Like now, it's heartbreaking when I hear myself sing compared to what I used to sing. But I'm getting there, you know. I'm getting there. Right, Ty? That's exactly it. That's my argument too. When somebody like Preston, he works out a lot. He's got a really, really nice body. He keeps in shape. He has to. He's a professional actor, right? Like he has to stay on top of his look. But when he's like, he gotta like, you know, the next step is start working out because he very much believes in my acting. And so he's like, you got to start working out. That's the next step. Get yourself into shape and you can have that higher energy and you can, you know, get more roles and stuff. But then I'm like, but have you tried cake? have you tried chips? How do you tell somebody to not eat cake and chips? If you haven't tried them, I get it. But like, have you tried them? They're so delicious. This stupid microphone is messing with my arm. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, Commedia dell'arte. Yeah, that moment in the show was supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be very over the top. The rest of the show wasn't, but we were the comic relief at that point. The beginning of the show is very comedy oriented, and then it gets really, really dark by the end of it. But the beginning, yeah, it was very, very over the top. And our number in particular, that's supposed to be the whole thing, is she's really, really big and really, really animated. And then I'm supposed to be just as animated as her, but she's the dancer, I'm the singer. That's kind of what the couple is supposed to be. And then obviously when we get the choir together, it's supposed to be like a fantasy sequence, which is why it was so over the top. The rest of the show wasn't that over the top though. But yeah, that was what I did musically. That was me musically. Anyways, I should get started on Dead Space. I can't stream for too long, so I want to get started on this because Nora's going to be calling later today. We're going to do our little voice chat thing, and then I'm going to try to rest. I'm so tired. I have a long night tonight. Okay, what do I press? I'm so overwhelmed right now. It's HDMI 1? I don't know. You want to see more young me? I don't have a lot of footage anymore, actually. I lost a lot of it. My parents had all the DVDs, and my mom never took care of them. And I think I have that one that I just happened to upload onto a hard drive, so I have a copy of that one. I have one called The Fantastics, which was the worst show I ever did in my life, and I don't like people seeing that show because it was my worst performance I have ever done. And then I have one called She Loves Me, but the audio is terrible in that one. And that one was recorded with like a little handheld point and shoot camera. The one that I just showed you, although the quality's not good, it was recorded with like almost studio level quality cameras. Like they brought in, but it was college students that recorded it. They brought in college students to record it that were learning film. But it was done on DVD. It was done 14 years ago, 13 years ago, whatever. So obviously it wasn't like 1080p or anything. And the other ones were done with like point and shoot cameras. So the quality is crap. The ones that I was proud of, I don't have copies of any of them. It kind of sucks. I'm hoping I'll get a copy of this one. I'm planning to see if I can record it during dress rehearsals because I think they're hiring somebody to actually do the proper performance because there are two different performers doing it. So I can't record when I'm on stage. And I could record when Ian's on stage, but then what would happen with me? And I can't be controlling my cameras mid-show because like I can let my camera run untimed, right? Like it can go for 2 hours, no big deal. But there are moments where the show is dark and there are moments where the show is going to be bright and the camera needs to be adjusted while that's happening. And I can't do that. And I can't run out into the theater in my costume to see how it's looking. So I'm going to try to do it during dress rehearsal, see what happens. But yeah. Pizza and milkshakes. Yeah, pizza and milkshakes for sure. I like pizza and milkshakes. Okay, so that's working. Get me here. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This show, I've already sang part of the number that I'm doing before. This show vocally is very different than what I normally sing. I normally don't. Oh, for anybody on TikTok, I can see you. So behave. Aw, man. I hate this broken camera. This is why I'm glad I don't use it anymore. Come on, camera. Turn back on. There it is. Okay. I can see you, so behave. No, but I have this camera angle because TikTok keeps banning me, so you can kind of see what I'm doing on camera, but not, or on screen, but not really. But this is kind of what you have to see. If you do want to actually see what's happening, please jump over to Twitch or YouTube, because it's where you're going to see the full setup. But this way is the only way I can do it without getting banned, because TikTok likes to ban me for no reason. But yeah, I already sang my number once before, and it's very different than what I normally sing. Because normally I'm like, I'm way up here. But for this show, I'm way down here. And so like, I'm supposed to be very deep. As I'm singing, it's really very different. But it's where my voice sits right now, and it kind of sucks. But I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Oh, also, I'm getting a haircut on Wednesday. I'm getting my new hair put on tomorrow. Or I'm putting it on tomorrow. So I'm going to have long, shaggy, gross hair on... actually, I'm not streaming Wednesday. You may not even see me with the low shaggy hair, but everybody at rehearsals is going to see me with the gross shaggy hair. I'm going to wear a toque that day. But yeah, I'm getting my hair cut on Wednesday, so no stream Wednesday. And I am in probably a week. Probably about a week. I'm shaving, and I'm giving myself like mutton chops and a gross stash. Because it's the 70s in this show, and I'm supposed to look really gross. So I'm going to be doing like the mutton chops and mustache thing. It's going to be gross. It's going to be so gross. Are you serious, dude? Is it going to be 20? Really? There was frost on the cars this morning when I was driving home because of how cold it was. And it's going to be 20? Are you serious? Kermit, I'm doing really well. How are you doing? How are things going? That's ridiculous. What is up with our weather? I mean, I know what's up with our weather. People pretend it's not happening, but dang. Welcome to Canada. But this is even insane for Canada. This is even insane for Canada. Because literally, what was it? 2 weeks ago, we were sitting at almost 30 degrees. And then this morning was at 1. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
My name is Kendra Daniels. Stand by, Isaac. He's bringing the shuttle in now.
Oh, Merle, I never answered your question. As far as my crush goes, she doesn't know I exist, so... Oh well. I'm not putting any energy towards it.
Can't run the automated loading controls. Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time. The hive mind is down there.
Okay, well, what do I do?
Relax. I'll turn off the gravity in the hangar, then I can load the marker by hand.
All right.
Let her know. No. No, no, no.
Amelia, they
It's very, very obvious she wants nothing to do with me. It's not even just like well, if she knew, maybe she would pay attention. No, she wants nothing to do with me, even friendship-wise. Because I have to draw what I'm doing for the show. I'm filming for the show. I'm filming like a dream sequence, and I'm going to be recording a bunch of stuff, and I've been manually drawing. That's what I have to do in the streams, and I have to draw out the last one. But I've been manually drawing out roughly what the scenes are going to look like, and I drew hers out because she has a dream sequence. And so like you can kind of... Oops. Come on, camera. You can kind of see it there, where like I've drawn out the shadows, the two in the middle there, that's her and me supposed to be for that scene. Let me turn down the brightness. Maybe it's easier to see then. There you go. So you can kind of see like we're supposed to be standing like in a farm and like the different angles that we're going to be seeing of what's going to be happening. Because in her dream sequence, she like has to hog tie me and stuff. And I sent her that just so she would see what it was like. All I said was like, here's a sneak peek of what I'm thinking for the video. All she did was like the message. She didn't even bother responding. Like I didn't even get a, oh, that looks cool. Nothing, just a like on the comment. So no. Nope. I will continue to not exist in her world, and I'm okay with that because no thanks. She couldn't even be bothered to answer, so no thank you. Yeah, she really doesn't. She really doesn't want to. Like, I'm actually tempted to even save her the hassle because she's very clearly uncomfortable with it. I'm actually even tempted to save her the hassle and genuinely like ask somebody like Kat to just do it and grab my butt, because I'm gonna film it in a way where it's just showing my butt, and then she'll like have the hand come into the scene and grab my butt. That way she won't have to do it. Like I'm even considering that. I don't like your crush. Yeah, she doesn't like me. So it's just, but it's a silly crush. It's not like actually like I'm into her. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm sitting there going like, oh my God, she doesn't like me. It's more of like, I just think she's pretty, she's talented, and she is a beautiful singer. So I think it's like an artistic crush more than anything. That's why I don't really care. I mean, obviously it kind of sucks for the ego when somebody doesn't even want to like give you the time of day to like even say hi, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. I don't really care. I don't know where they want me to go. Oh, all the way back. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Men don't speak their feelings. I do. I'm really good at it. That's why women don't like me, because I speak my feelings. Okay, so we head back. But now that user, all it says is user. Now that user has asked me if I played Spider-Man yet. Has anybody else played Spider-Man? Ty, what did you end up doing? Did you end up playing Spider-Man that night, or did you nap?
Entering zero gravity.
I'm a guy because I'm bad at it. You napped? Yeah, I don't blame you. Then played Wonder. How was Wonder? How has it been? I really want to buy it. I haven't had time to even like go out and do it anyway, but I really want to buy it. Hey, where did it go? Oh, I just lost ammo. Not cool. Not cool. I'm getting disoriented. I'm gonna barf my guts out. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's nice that you're able to do that with your daughter. You know, when Nora was really little, she would watch. She didn't like playing. She liked watching. But I think it's because she got frustrated with trying to play. She didn't like not being able to figure out how to do it. Now that she can play, that's what she wants to do today. She's excited to talk to me because she wants to play Minecraft together. So it's really nice once they can actually play. Venus, hello, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? Okay, so oh, it's the stupid marker. Oh, Ty, I keep meaning to tell you. You were asking me about the show to tell you when I'm not performing. So we open November 10th, and I'm doing every Friday and Sunday, which I think only have one show each. I'm doing every Friday and Sunday. Then Saturday, I'm doing the afternoon show, not the evening show. So the only one that I would suggest not buying a ticket to would be the Saturday night. which is the best audience, but that's okay because I get more chances on stage. So if you do end up wanting to come to the show, it's the Friday night, the Saturday afternoon, or the Sunday afternoon. It is almost the same as the others in how it handles, which is good, but the graphics are so much better. The story pulls you immediately. There's a lot of great things about it, and I love it. So nice. I saw a bunch of comparisons, and it did look way prettier. The new one looked prettier. There were a couple of things that I was like, oh, it's actually worse. But not that it was uglier, it was just the details weren't there. Like, there was a plaque that didn't have anything written on it, but the remake of the old one had it, so that was kind of weird. But lighting and stuff did look a lot better. Your friend lives 2 hours away, so you need to agree on a date first that he can come over. Yeah, I'm bad at doing that kind of stuff. I was supposed to meet with my friend. The new microphone sounds smooth as butter. It's pretty good, right? And for the price, honestly, it's Canadian dollars. It's like $60 for this microphone. And it has USB capability or XLR capability. So right now I have it plugged into the Go XLR. But that's so I could get like the full quality of this to show you the absolute best. But it can also be plugged into USB and has a volume control right on it. A mute button. That is so loud in my ears. A mute button. Thank you so much for the follow, Pixie Sugar. I appreciate that. It has a monitor, so you can plug in headphones to it, so you could hear yourself talking through it. Night Owl was telling me that there's actually an app you can get on your computer, so you can control it through there. But the quality is really good, and for $60, you could literally just buy the microphone and plug it in through USB, and you'd be good to go. You don't need anything else. Like, I use a Rode Pod mic, and you need a decent interface for it to get its full quality. And the Pod mic is double the price of this. So this is going to be my microphone for my editing for my Minecraft videos. I'm really impressed with this microphone, honestly. Yeah, $60. And it's got, you can't see it. There, you can see it now. It's got RGB. It comes in white and in black. It has RGB, so you can have a little bit of that gamer aesthetic. It comes with a shock mount, so like tapping my desk, tapping this, the sound doesn't come through the microphone at all. So that's wonderful. And like I said, everything's built right in, so you don't need to buy anything to use it. But if you do have stuff, you can use it with this because it's capable of both XLR and USB. It's a really impressive microphone. You have an all-white setup. My setup is a mess. I like the whole all-white thing. I'm slowly going all-white, but like my Go XLR, my keyboard, my dock for this thing, and my gaming keypad, they're all black. My computer's black, but like my microphone is white. My Stream Deck Plus is white. My desk is white. My motherboard, all the peripheral stuff on the motherboard is white. Like I prefer the white aesthetic. It's way easier to keep dirty than it is to keep clean. But I like the white aesthetic. When I was starting to build my stream setup, it was just get whatever I could. And it didn't matter what the color is. Now that I've got all the stuff that I want, as I'm upgrading, now I'm looking at the colors because I'd like all of it to match. Like even my camera, right now I'm using a black one, but I have the exact same camera in white. And so I'll probably swap them out to have it in white so I can have like a whole white setup. But yeah, I like the white aesthetic. That's why I asked them to send me a white microphone. Okay, so I haven't used that microphone, Kermit. I can't talk from direct experience with it. It's a decent microphone. It sounds good. But if I recall, it is a condenser microphone. I mentioned this before you were here. But there are condenser microphones and dynamic microphones. And as a streamer, you more than likely want a dynamic microphone, not condenser. Condensers are great because they pick up every aspect of your voice and they will sound very natural and very, very clean. But they're super sensitive. To do that, they have to be sensitive. And because they're so sensitive, they'll pick up room echo, they'll pick up your keyboard, they'll pick up people in the next room, they'll pick up the fans. They're very sensitive to outside noises. So you need a well-treated room for them to sound the best possible. And if not, you're going to be dealing with the headache of background noise all the time. And then you have to add filters and stuff to get it to work properly. Condenser microphones like this one aren't as sensitive. And so you can hear it sounds great. Usually you need a bit of a stronger interface for it to actually get the volume on more expensive microphones, but this one doesn't really need one. But because it's a condenser micro, it's a dynamic microphone. Dynamic microphones don't use electricity to pick up the sound. They just use your voice and the magnet to actually produce the sound. So they're a lot less sensitive. They pick up a lot less of background noise. They give you more of that radio broadcast feel instead of the dynamic microphone. They're also less sensitive to like plosives. So like that sound, they're less sensitive than a condenser microphone would be. So I would probably stay away from the HyperX one. It's very popular and it sounds really good, and it's apparently good quality, like the way that it's built. But I don't like that it's a condenser microphone. I think dynamic microphones are the way to go for streams. Like my Rode Pod mic, which I normally use, is also a dynamic microphone, and the quality difference between the two is not really noticeable on stream. And because it's dynamic, you're not going to hear as much of the background noise as you would with a condenser. So I would suggest something like this one over that one, but it kind of depends on what you're looking to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, white sings with RGB for sure. Getting more white peripherals. I like how clean. Yeah, honestly, it just looks really nice on camera. I love the white look. Like I've been tempted to paint my arm white, and it's the same. Like the only thing I want to go dark with is the walls. I want to get my walls to be like charcoal gray, just so they don't stand out as much. Because right now they're an ugly brown. But yeah, eventually I want to get like a white keyboard. I want to get like a white gamepad. I like white. I really like the white aesthetic for a lot of stuff. It's hard to keep clean, but I really like it. But as far as microphones go, yeah, I like this microphone. I've never used the cloud one, so the HyperX one. So I can't speak about it directly from experience. From what I've seen, it sounds great. It's probably better quality than this overall. But just based on the fact that I'm pretty sure it's a condenser microphone, I would choose this one over that one because I way more prefer dynamic microphones. I have my old condenser microphone that I used to use for stream, and I paid $200 for that thing. And it is a beautiful microphone. And if I ever do like voiceover work, that is the microphone I'm going to use because that will pick up every aspect of my voice. But I'm also going to be sitting in like a completely well-insulated room with nothing in the room but me, so you won't hear any other noises. But when it comes to stream, you've got like the I don't want to pick that up as little as possible. And so this is going to help me with that. So I prefer dynamic microphones. And this does everything that one does basically. So I would rather choose this one, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, I don't know how much the HyperX one costs, but this one's 60 Canadian dollars. So I'm assuming it's like 50 American. I don't know for sure. And I'm pretty sure the HyperX is more expensive. And if you're only looking to do it for game chat, this is going to be overkill. Like this is a great microphone to use for that, honestly. It's going to be complete overkill. The HyperX is definitely going to be overkill, and you're still going to have the issues with your chat. I would highly suggest this microphone. So I would really look into this one. Just type in PD200X in Amazon, see how much it costs. But yeah, it's a good microphone. But you can hear it. This is me using the microphone right now. I think it's pretty good. Honestly, yeah, and Night Owls use this microphone, and he's a professional when it comes to, video shooting and editing and all that stuff. So he knows what he's talking about. I'm just some jackass. I know what I'm talking about because I did audio tech for live bands for a really long time. But Night Owl is more well versed in this style of audio tech stuff, and he agrees that it's for the price, it's a really impressive microphone. I would honestly suggest this over the cloud or the HyperX one. I keep saying cloud. Over the HyperX one, honestly. Okay, so if that's there, then what do I press? Maybe over there somewhere. Oh, I'll put the energy in there. Okay. Hello, Nikki. How are you? But yeah, I was actually planning to pull out my old audio setup specifically for... specifically for my Minecraft videos. I was gonna pull out all my old stuff, like my old dynamic or my old condenser microphone, my old little sound interface that I used to use. I was gonna pull all that out to do my to put it on my Mac so I could use it for my voiceovers there. But now that I got this and Maono sent me their little mixer, I'm just using this. I'm not going to use it because that other setup is way more expensive. This is going to sound better for what I need. That other setup was about $250 worth. The Maono setup is, I think, $100 in total. I'm going to use the Maono setup. It's going to do more what I want and at a better quality for what I need in particular. I would honestly suggest this microphone, and I'm not saying that because they paid me to. They sent me this microphone and just told me, show it off, unbox it. That's it. But I'm genuinely really impressed with this. If I didn't have my $150 microphone with my $350 Go XLR, I would be using this. Honestly, I'd be dumping this and using this. But I like the sturdiness of this. But like, I like the RGB. I like the white. I actually really like it as a microphone overall. Yeah, if you can't afford Elgato, go Maono. Because Elgato is where I would definitely go. If you were looking at like no price isn't an issue, I would go Elgato for almost everything. I never do because usually the price is an issue for me. But this stuff is like impressively high quality at a very, very low price. So it's kind of mind-boggling that you can get as much as you can for your dollar from this company. Okay, I guess not, maybe? I don't actually know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Nikki, I hope you're feeling better. I know you were feeling sick a few days ago. I hope you're feeling better now.
Clearance confirmed.
I'm trying to get all these bullets because I'm really scared that we're about to do a boss fight and I'm not going to have any bullets on me. But yeah, I'm actually very, very excited to do my next Minecraft video specifically so I can use this microphone for the time lapses. Oh, good, Nikki. I'm glad that it was pretty short, that you weren't sick for a really, really long time. Okay. So that goes up there, but it doesn't seem to... I guess it just opened this door, maybe? Alright, so where's this gonna go then? Yeah, it's USB... I only have it plugged into USB right now because I wanted the RGB, but it's USB. Like I said, I have it plugged into the Go XLR because that's just how my setup is done. But actually, I might be able to do it kind of easily. I don't know. I don't have another USB-C. I can't do it right now. My mouse isn't working. It's working, it's just not responding because I have it hooked up to my monitor. But yeah, it works with USB. That's why I like this microphone, because you can use it with something like the Go XLR, but you can also just use it with USB. And you can't really see it, but there's a volume. There's a volume button right there. There's a mute button. There's a headphone jack in the back, so you can use it to hear the monitor and stuff. And then obviously it's got the RGB button. So it has it all built right in. But it gives you the capability to use it with a fancier setup if that's what you've got. I'm just wasting time right now. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes. Okay, so if that's not what I need, let's... Yeah, I'm happy it was short too, Nikki. I'm happy it was short too. Being sick is the worst. Oh, I have to do each one in order. Okay, whoops. I hear monsters. I hear monsters. Where are you? I hear you. I don't see you. There you are. What, you're still alive? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. I can't believe you got 100% on it. Field of View, how's it going? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We've been playing it for a few weeks now. I think we're at the very end of it. I'm absolutely loving it, though. I'm out of bullets? Really? Where'd you go? But I'm loving it. It's been really, really good. What is something that I dislike about gaming? The community. And not the whole community. Just the really pathetic, toxic gamers that think that if your life is not spent 24 hours a day playing video games and not showering, then you're not really a gamer. I hate that. Absolutely hate it. And how those people in particular tend to be the dumbest people on the planet, yet they think they're the smartest people and will talk down to everybody while being a complete and utter moron. And I speak from experience because making TikToks about video gaming content has me completely surrounded by people like that, and it's really frustrating.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Hurry, please.
You will need a mic stand, yes. They sent me an arm. I don't think they send the arm when you buy it. But they did send me an arm. But you can get a cheap like mic stand or a cheap boom arm for like 10 or 15 Canadian dollars, so maybe 5 to 10 euros, I don't know, or pounds, sorry, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But you can get an arm fairly cheap, or they'll even sell like little legs for really cheap that you can just put it on. But yeah, you're gonna need something to put it on.
It's on board. Come, quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
You should get her one of those like my horse stable video games from like the Wii.
Is she here?
What the? Oh, she's given into her lost mind, hasn't she? You crazy wench, I'm still in here. Why are you trying to hurt me? Whoa, you're gonna burn me alive.
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
But you left me here, you stupid woman.
Me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Department? Who are you?
She loves and plays it. That's amazing. That's amazing, Ty.
Very old mess. I told you and Hammond the Aegis 7 was off.
Yeah, Shadow, this is the microphone here, and this is the sound. Now, I am using a Go XLR for this right now, but this is the sound quality you get from the microphone. Pretty impressive for 60 Canadian dollars. And you can use it with USB, because I've had a few people ask. You can use it with USB, and you just plug it into the USB port on your computer. It comes with the cable. It's a pretty long cable, and then you would have pretty much the same quality. Like it's got a mute button on the top, a volume control on the top, so you can actually control you know, what it sounds like or how much volume it has. It's not just like a plain USB microphone. Night Owl was telling me there's an app you can download on the computer, so you can actually control more of it through the computer. Pretty impressive for 60 bucks. Every time you post some kind of videos on TikTok, some of them are hate comments, like 30% of yep, absolutely, Michael Jackson. Absolutely, no matter what you do. No matter what you do. All right, see you later, Ty. Have yourself a good day, man. Yeah, field of view. That happens, but sometimes, especially gamers, will fully make up their own reality, which is like pathetic. Like there was a guy making a video, and I left a hate comment because I had to. He was making a video, and the whole video, the beginning of the video was him talking about how pathetic, was it PlayStation fans are? How pathetic PlayStation fans are because they're so toxic and they take everything to heart and they think their console is the best without realizing there are other consoles out there. And then and that was the first 10 seconds of the video. He spent the next 19 minutes and 50 seconds complaining about PlayStation, talking about how Xbox is the best, and complaining about everything that people think Xbox is bad for, and trash talking PlayStation the whole time. So it's like, bro, you're doing literally what they do, and you tried to pretend they're pathetic for doing it. So are you pathetic for doing it? Because that's exactly what you're doing. Or like, I'll make a video about something, and then somebody will come in and try to be a smartass about it, being super pedantic. Like they have to be so specific about the words that I used just to win their argument, that they will then just make up their own version of the truth once I prove them wrong, even in being pedantic. Because I can get super pedantic because I'm a fucking autistic dude. But like I had somebody that came in, I made a video talking about how the Series S is holding back Xbox by saying that, you know, devs are struggling to work on the Xbox Series S. My whole point was the Series S is weak. And then I used Baldur's Gate as an example by saying, look, this console is stopping devs. Case in point, Baldur's Gate, they're struggling putting it on the Xbox because of the Series S. Some guy took that as me saying that the Xbox is going to fail because Baldur's Gate didn't come out on it. Or no. That I was saying that Baldur's Gate is going to fail because it didn't come out on the Xbox. No. I was just saying it can't come out on the Xbox Series S as like something to bolster the fact that the Series S is weak. That was it. It had nothing to do with the game itself. He's like, you were arguing that. No, I wasn't. I wasn't though. Like that wasn't my point at all. That's like me saying, I don't know, I can't do gluten, and case in point, I had pizza last week and it gave me diarrhea. And then you try saying that I was trying to say pizza is poisonous. I wasn't talking about pizza at all. I was saying pizza has gluten and I had it last week and I got sick. The point is I'm saying I get sick when I eat this stuff, just like what happened. I'm not saying that pizza's bad. I'm saying that when I eat pizza, when I eat this specific ingredient, it makes me sick, and pizza has that ingredient and I got sick. And what I was saying is the Series S cannot perform at the level Microsoft wants it. Case in point, Baldur's Gate can't come out because they can't get it to work the way Microsoft wants. And this guy just invented his whole reality that I was trying to say that the Baldur's Gate was going to fail because it wasn't on Xbox. And that wasn't what I was saying in the slightest. And I clarified that. And he continued to argue that that's what I was saying. And then by the end of the argument, he was saying, I'm glad you made a video to confirm what I said. When the video he commented that on was me going, dude, you're an idiot. I'm saying that the Series S is weak. I'm not actually making a judgment on Baldur's Gate at all. Like, that has nothing to do with, and that was him saying that I was saying he was confirming. Like, just nuts. They just make up their own history. Toxic gamers are the worst people on the planet. You will say something about a company that they like, and they will defend that company tooth and nail, whether or not what you're saying is factual. They just don't care. As long as you're not hurting their little fragile feelings. They're the most fragile little boys on the whole planet. That's what I hate about gaming. That's what I hate about gaming.
The planet was one big government.
Feathered Amphit? Sorry, I'm bad with names. How are you? Oh, you're trying. Oh. Look, I even had to reach behind my computer. I'm even reaching behind my computer and plugging it in. So, Feathered Amphit, you don't want to bother me. All you want to tell me is that you think I'm a shitty streamer that needs bots to get viewers? Was that? I'm sorry, I may have misunderstood. Is that what you were trying to tell me? Is that what you meant by saying that you wanted to offer me a promotion for my channel? for viewers, followers, views, chatbots. And it's lower than any competitor because you already got it. It didn't show up on my thing. I guess Feathered was trying to tell me that I'm a shitty streamer. I guess that's what it was. Dang it. I was trying to be all smart ass. I didn't think you saw it. I was like, I'm going to be a smart ass. Dang it. Oh, well, that's okay. I even switched the mouse for it. Thank you, Wewin. I appreciate it. I know I could trust you. I should have. I just didn't know if you were still there. It didn't show up on my chat thing though. Weird. Usually it pops up saying that they were banned. It didn't show up. No matter the evidence, you have to prove what they're saying is unhealthy or generally trying to keep them. They won't believe the truth. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, like the DK Oldies fanboys. It's the same thing. The same exact thing. But like you'll literally be like, hey, they did this and it's gross. And they will attack you for pointing it out. It's like, what do you mean? Like I did 3 videos in a row at one point where I talked about Microsoft and something gross they were doing, Xbox, PlayStation and something gross they were doing, and Nintendo and something gross they were doing. And in each one, I was called a shill for another company. In the Xbox one, I was called a PlayStation shill. In the PlayStation one, I was called an Xbox shill. In the Nintendo one, I was just called a Nintendo hater. And it's like, no. My whole channel was originally built around Nintendo. I'm not a Nintendo hater. I'm just not an idiot who lives with mommy and daddy and has them pay for my video games. So I actually care when I spend $90 on a game and Nintendo's doing trash crap. Or with like PlayStation. I actually care that I spent $500 on a console and their customer service sucks. Or I actually care when Microsoft is, charging me $500 for a console and they're not releasing anything on it because they're under this stupid impression that gamers don't want good games. Yeah, of course I'm going to call them out because I actually want gaming to be good. I'm not pathetic with no life. I actually want to enjoy my hobby. But yeah, the gaming community is what I hate about gaming. Not all of it though, because there's a lot of awesome gaming community. There's such a giant group of the gaming community that are like the kindest people. They're the most fun people. Some of my best friends I've met through this whole thing. But we're the quiet group. The loudest group is the most obnoxious, horrible, pathetic people on the planet. They ruin it. They ruin gaming.
Experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kai didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That was real.
That was real.
Enough to inspire unitology.
Aliens. That guy.
People studied it and reverse engineered this red marker. But they needed somewhere to test it.
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart and woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sent you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7...
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained. For what it's worth, we made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean,
Nice, Wewin. How's it going?
you're one hell of an engineer.
Your experiment's gonna kill us all! Daniels!
Why would she give me a compliment after she doomed me to die? That was the only ship out of here and she took it and then she's like, you were pretty cool. Don't worry. You were a good guy. I'm sorry you're about to die, but hey, I think you're pretty cool. What? What do you mean?
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now. There's still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
Why does Isaac look like he's in his like late 30s and she looks like she's 50? I mean, maybe he's into cougars. I can't judge. I can't judge. Day 73. Nice. Which language is this for, Wewin? Because I know you had tried a few different languages. Which language is this for? Yeah. There are definitely people who think they know everything about gaming. And sometimes they will speak from a position of privilege and they don't realize it. Like I had one guy, I talked about how like making like ROMs of games wasn't as common back in the 90s, and some guy was arguing with me saying like, yeah, it was. You could do it in the 90s. The forums existed. You could download those things. Maybe you as a rich guy could, but in the 90s when I was a kid, I didn't get to use the forums. I didn't get a good PC that could run an emulator for the Nintendo. I couldn't do that. They existed. They were not prevalent like they are now. So when Nintendo would put protections on their consoles, it wasn't to protect for us not to copy them. It was for them to stop companies from making games for their console, not for companies to steal their games or anything like that. It was literally for them not to put illegal games on their console. And this guy was just arguing that you could hack games and blah, blah, blah. You could. But like SD cards weren't a thing back then. Floppy disks weren't big enough back then to do it all that you needed to get done. You weren't going to get the chip as easily as you could now to put your own dumped ROM onto a cartridge. It wasn't like it is now. So yeah, in the 90s, it existed. It doesn't mean it was possible. But this guy was like adamant, trying to show how much smarter he was by saying that that could happen. But it wasn't common. That's the thing. Or like people will argue when I use the word floppy disk, and they're like, oh, it's not floppy disk. The floppy disk is actually, and they'll talk about the really big floppy disk. And it's like, yes, but this was still a floppy disk. Because when you open it, the disk inside was floppy. That is why it's a floppy disk. Just people who want to just prove everybody wrong, but they're too stupid to do anything. Or my favorite, it's been Australian guys a lot lately. My favorite was one guy, I made a video, and all he commented was boring. That was it. I was feeling extra spicy that day. I'd had a bad day. I went to his channel, and he had like less than 150 followers, and his videos were cringy 40-year-old dude trying to do lip syncs that teenagers do, and they were not good. And of course his description is he was a DJ. You're 40, bro. You failed as a DJ. Give it up. But anyway, he commented that. So I was a smartass and I went to one of his videos and I was like, so this is what good entertainment looks like. Thank you for showing me. I'm sorry that I was boring. He took it as, well, first of all, he was such a coward. His response was, I wasn't talking to you. Why are you getting upset over something that had nothing to do with you? It was my video. It wasn't a reply to anybody. And I didn't ask whether you thought it was entertaining or not. You literally commented boring. But you chickened out and couldn't face me when I called you out on it? And then he tried to say that I was like a 13-year-old kid whining. I was like, you insulted me and now you're running away because I called you out on it. Who's the child in this situation? He wasn't happy. But yeah, he was trying to show how much better he was than me. And then the second he got called out, he completely chickened out like a little snowflake. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. A superplex. I don't even know what that is, Weewin. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, she's justifying for leaving me behind and then oofing me.
Coming apart, and the other half swarming with those things.
Oh man, I want the Spider-Man 2 game.
You cleared the way. I can always count.
I've got an ROG Ally, so I'm probably gonna wait till it comes. You know, that's a good point. I'm probably gonna wait till it comes out on PC to get it.
Known she would take the marker.
She left us to die.
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis 7. You can make us whole again.
I just don't know what to believe anymore.
It's okay, Isaac. We know what to do.
I didn't hear what she said. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I have no choice but to wait for PC too. Yeah. Like, I've got the PS5. I can definitely get it, but I would rather be able to play it on my ROG Ally or something, because that's a game that I'm going to play completely on my own.
I don't know what you're doing.
And I would love to play it on my ROG Ally, just hang out with my feet up, and then if I want to look at how good the graphics look, I can play it on my big rig.
From shuttle USG-09.
Oh, okay. Cool. We went. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate.
Oh, thank you, Michael Jackson. That's kind of you.
Can.
Thank you very much. That's really nice of you to say. Okay. Now what? Wait, she's a... It says she's a hologram, but she's physically there. Whatever.
Here it comes. Isaac.
Okay, that was a cool little detail. I don't know if... I'm assuming that was AI glitchery, not actually done on purpose. But it was really... For TikTok, you didn't see it. But it was really cool because she turned around and had a moment where her face was looking the wrong way, and then she kind of twitched towards you. But it very much gave the vibes of like, hey, oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Hey, that was cool. I like that. Obviously, it was not on purpose, but that was cool.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
You'll be watching my back.
Cross my heart.
Cross my heart. That's cool, Weewin. That sounds like it would have been a fun game. Back in the 90s, I did play... Whoa. I did play a few higher quality games. Like, my uncle was... he worked for IBM at the time. And so he built my dad a computer. And, like, he put Doom in it and Duke Nukem and stuff. And so, like, I was really into PC gaming back then. But it definitely... Like, I didn't... you know, play ROMs. I didn't do hacked games or anything like that because that wasn't really like, how are you going to do a Nintendo emulator back in the 90s, right? Unless you were rich and had an insanely beefy computer, it wasn't really a thing that you could do. So I didn't do any of that. But yeah, I played on my PC. I had Duke Nukem and Doom. I had this disc that had a bunch of little like shareware games. They were basically game demos with a bunch of little games on that, like Commander Keen, Wacky Wheels. Can't even remember the other ones that were on there. But then I also played Math Blaster, I think it's called. I think it was Math Blaster. But those were like the only games that I had on my PC back in the day. Speaking of arrogant gamers, Girl Thulu made a video, and I had to be a smartass. He never responded to me. Of course he couldn't, because I'm not a woman, and this moron thinks that he can talk down to women, but is too cowardly to talk down to a dude. She made a video where she's like, do you guys remember the early 2000s? And then she did her video. And this moron comments, it's not the early 2000s. That covers 1,000 years. It's actually called the aughts or the noughts. And so she made a smart-ass remark saying, actually, I was talking about 2064, sorry. And so then I made a comment and going, you know, people who use aughts and noughts always gave me the vibe of, I'm a dick, and now I know why. No response to me, of course. Going to grandparents play SNES. Yeah, see, and I started gaming on PC when it was Windows 3.1. Like, Windows 98 didn't exist. Windows 95 didn't exist at that time. I learned to use PCs using DOS to get into the games and stuff. That's the kind of PC gamer I was. I was using DOS. Run. Oh, that's amazing, we win. That's amazing. Yes, continue. Let's get to the end of the game. Well, thank you for being a part of the channel, Michael Jackson. Thank you for being a part of the channel. We are old. It's wild.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined safe navigation, bro.
No. There's no going back.
It's easier when there's nowhere to go but forward. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said Earth.
All right, see you later, Weewin. I'm going to be stopping in a little while anyway, so you probably won't miss too much. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're back at work. The HDR on this monitor is actually pretty good. Oh, I just got a sudden whiff of cigarette smoke.
The planet is restless, hungry.
That was really weird.
Eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
No worries, Field of View. Go take your nap. Go take your nap. I feel you. I only slept about 4 hours last night, so I'm on the same page as you. I'm gonna try to take a nap before work tonight. All right, this is it. The final boss. I should have bought bullets. I didn't think ahead. Oh well, that's fine.
Nicole?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in a sec, lady. Hold on. I need bullets and stuff. Oh, your husband's leaving for India in the morning? Well, hopefully you can, hopefully you can get some sleep once he's gone and everything, Nikki. Sleep is important. Sleep is super important. Is that all I have for bullets? Really? I think I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I saw that it said, once you leave, you can't go back. But I genuinely thought that I would have a chance to see a store. Maybe there's a store in that building that's locked once I move this thing, whatever this is. Okay, but I'm following a delusion, so is that a bad thing?
Look. Light in the sky.
Gravity tethers on the Ishimura are failing. A tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
We return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again.
Hey, thank you, Kermit. I didn't get the alert for some reason, but thank you. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Thank you for the super chat. That's super, super kind of you. I hope the information was useful. Yeah, no worries. I honestly appreciate it. Thank you. I hope the information is useful and can kind of, you know, help you make a decision a bit better. But thank you. You really didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. There it is. There it is. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I haven't heard that in ages. Thank you, honestly. Where am I going? Oh, over there. Yeah, Nikki, I can imagine. I can imagine. How long is he going for this time, Nikki? Ew, gross. Oh, so gross. Oh, just so gross, man. At least they're giving me some bullets. Hey, Chadley, how you doing, man? 3 weeks. That's quite a while. That's quite a while, Nikki. What do I... Wait, where am I going? Okay, so the power thingamabob is missing? Chadley, how have you been? How was your weekend? I'm confused. So this has to go that way. Restore power. Okay, so I gotta get the power thing. Is it in here, I guess? Do 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 do. Oh gosh! Oh, 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 no, don't do that. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Oh, that was not good. I wasn't paying attention. Just to show we can play in some... How is that game? I've asked a few people now, and they're all saying it's really, really good, but I know you and I played a lot of the same stuff. How did you like the game? It's great. Yeah, I'm really tempted to get it. I'm really tempted to get it. Like, I haven't used my Switch at all in like over a year, but I'm really tempted because it looks good. It looks so good. Damn it, stop it. The new mechanics are great. The wonder effects have been pretty amusing at times. Yeah, I haven't looked at anything except for just to see what the overall review score was. And they've all been so positive. But I don't want to see the reviews because I don't want to know what's in it. Just so I can like fully appreciate it. Because obviously 2D platforming games are very short, right? They're not... It's not like playing something like Dead Space or Spider-Man where you're going to have hundreds of hours and still find new things. These games can get outlived pretty quick. So I want to experience everything completely blind. But everything that I have heard has just been singing its absolute praises. So I really, really want that game. Yeah, I think I might have to get it. Even though I haven't used my Switch, I feel like I have to. I feel like at this point, I can't not. You know what I mean? Spider-Man, I think I've decided I'm going to wait until it comes out on PC. But I think I have to. I really do. Oh. Because obviously I've seen a few of the commercials and the graphic style is definitely really pretty. I really, really want to try it. 25K for that? Holy jeez. Okay. Okay, so I can buy bullets for both of these. That'll be good. I have 52K, so maybe I'll buy a node just to get the damage on the one weapon. That'll leave me 42. Yeah, I'm gonna have way more than enough. Yeah, oh, I am so done with New Super Mario Bros. I was done after the second one. I was over it at that point. Just because I like when they do a whole revamp, which is why this one has me so excited, because it is a full revamp. I'm still even like... I would totally advocate still for them to do a sequel to Super Mario World, because that art style I feel still has more life in it. Just add a few more mechanics and keep that art style in gameplay. I think it would be such a fun game. But I like that Wonder is a new style, because I really liked the mechanics in New Super Mario, but I've said this many times in the past, it's every other one that came out just felt like an expansion to the first one. It didn't feel like a new 2D platformer. And so that's what Wonder has me so excited for, is that it feels like it's a whole new platformer. Okay, so if I do this, maybe? Yeah. All right. What is it that I was looking at this? If I get 2, I can do damage, but that'll only give me 20k for bullets. Okay, let's do it this way for now. And then if I regret my choice, I can come back, I guess. I should have saved before doing that, but that's fine. All right, see you later, Nikki. Have a good sleep, or a good nap anyway. All right, now let's buy a bunch of bullets and then hope this does not turn out to be a horrible venture. No, I would still need 2, and I don't have enough for 2, so let's buy, I guess... How much inventory space do I have? Oh, I still have space. Buy 2 of these. And then we'll fill up the rest with these. Alright, let's hope I don't regret my choice. Oh, I bought the wrong ones! Oh well. Too late now. Too late now, we'll live with it. Wait, what's in here? I'm guessing I'm gonna come back in here to hit something when I put the marker in the right spot, maybe? Is it a node? Is it a node? It's a node. Oh man.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. PSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttle. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura.
That'll be the reload speed. Maybe I'll do the capacity, since at this point I don't have enough anyway. Wait, is there anything I can do with my suit? The size. Every time I read size, I think they're just gonna make my suit bigger. That's what it feels like they're trying to say. Okay, so those aren't going to be really useful. So I guess, and the plasma cutter doesn't have anything. The pulse rifle, capacity, Ripper, just reloading capacity, flamethrower, capacity. Yeah, we'll just go pulse rifle, capacity, so I don't have to reload as often, maybe. That's not what I meant to pick up. That's what I meant to pick up. And that's not what I meant to pick up. Stop picking up random stuff. Uh-oh, I hear monsters. I hear monsters. Go, go, get in, get in. What is my favorite snack? Ooh, it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. I am very, very random with the stuff that I like. Like right now, I'm super fixated on salt and vinegar chips. But I also really like different flavors of chips. But salt and vinegar right now is what I'm fixated on. Chocolate bar wise, Snickers are my easy go-to. But I also really, really enjoy ice cream and cheesecake. So kind of everywhere, all over the map. Kind of all over the map with what I like. Hey, Preston, how's it going, man? Are you finally done today? We don't have lion here. So I don't even know what that is. For me, the comparison to Snickers is the Mars bar, and I don't like Mars bar. I prefer Snickers. Yeah, if we do have lion, I've just never seen it. But it's kind of like Coffee Crisp. I'm pretty sure only Canada has Coffee Crisp. I really like Coffee Crisp, actually. All done finally. Nice, man. Dude, I was up until 2 in the morning editing that Minecraft video. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. Sorry, concentrating real hard right now. I feel like they're just like randomly spawning until I'm done doing whatever I'm supposed to do. Dude, you're supposed to be gone already. Come on. No, it's the biohazard lockdown, maybe? I don't even know. I don't even know. Did I seriously waste all those bullets? I wasted all those bullets already. Wow, what a waste of money. Ever get a chance to try it? They're amazing. I should. We'll see. You're in the UK, right? Maybe I'll ask somebody from Europe to send me some if they ever send me a package. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, Preston, I'm pretty proud of the video. It's the full 20 minutes. Oh, don't guilt him. That's mean. I made it a full 20 minutes, Preston, and there are some things that have it be a little bit lower paced. You can definitely hear that I'm tired in the video. By the end of it, you can just hear the exhaustion in my voice. I recorded it over 2 days, but it's definitely a very it's a varied video. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happens in it, and I think it remains entertaining throughout the whole video. So I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's a pretty good video. I'm enjoying it. I've watched it a few times now and I've really liked it. Yeah, you're in the UK. Yeah, I'll have to ask one of my friends who lives in Europe, who sends me stuff once in a while, to see if maybe they'll send me a lion bar. We'll see if they have access to it, and then see if they'll send me one. Alright, I'm not gonna save because I just wasted a ridiculous amount of bullets, and now I've got nothing again.
There's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
I love that this game is all about trying to survive this weird apocalyptic thing, and we're just an engineer. And I don't mean that in you're only an engineer. I mean it in like we're not an army veteran wild soldier Arnold Schwarzenegger dude. Yet somehow we've been surviving this whole outbreak while tons of other people died, and we're only an engineer. And coincidentally, all the broken stuff we're able to just fix. I love it. I love it. Okay. My facial hair is at that length now where my face is itchy. I cannot wait to shave. But I'm not doing it until we're closer to show date because I don't want to walk around with my 70s adult film actor facial hair. It's going to be an Iron Man 4. Nice. I don't like Marvel movies, so I never have any clue what's coming out or isn't or whatever. Oh, man. Only 2,000? Really? My musical director isn't very pleased with me because of that. He was trying to get me to like connect with something he was trying to tell me with the music, and he's like, do you like Marvel movies? I was like, I don't. He goes, oh, are you one of those guys that's into like indie films? I was like, no, I just don't like movies. Specifically Marvel movies. I'm just not a fan of that whole franchise. I'm not a fan of movies in general. Like, not that I'm not a fan, I just I don't really watch movies. But Marvel movies in particular, I really don't like. Once I watched the first couple of them, I was like, okay, the story is exactly the same in all of them. I've seen one, I've seen them all. Outside of the stream, Preston, once I'm done, I'm gonna spend an hour just kind of writing out a storyboard for the film I'm doing for the musical. I'm probably going to go over my script, and then I have a video call with Nora in the evening at like 7, probably only for about an hour. That's about it, really. Maybe I'll put away my laundry. I washed it all. It's all folded. It's just sitting in a basket. But maybe I'll put away my laundry, and that's it. Not really much more. It's going to be a pretty quiet day. That movie for the art style. I do like the Spider-Man stuff, but I haven't seen any of the latest ones. Like, I saw the first one with, what's his name? The new Spider-Man guy, the young guy. But I haven't seen the one with, like, Tobey Maguire and the other two Spider-Man, whatever they're called. I haven't seen those. I do like Spider-Man. Like, that's probably the only one out of that whole universe that I enjoy. But I'm not a big comic book person, so I don't have a real connection with them. I had talked about this on a stream before. Spider-Man was the only comic book that I ever read any issues of, and Batman is the only superhero that I had any interest in once Arkham, like the Arkham series, came out. All right, so we got power cells, and I have a really bad feeling that as I do this, monsters are going to come out and attack me, right? Four years from next. Yeah, I haven't seen the Miles Morales one. I haven't seen that one at all. I do like Miles Morales though, but I'm also Latino, so I kind of appreciate any Latino in anything. Where is the other power source? I know it's here. What am I trying to do? I gotta power this thing up. I guess I gotta steal this one. Alright, so let's put these other two in first, because that'll keep this place lit, I think. No, actually, let's put it over here. Because it's... Oh, they're both at the same distance. Never mind.
Power restored to central generator.
I am working tonight, Preston. I am working tonight, but we can grab subs. We just can't really do anything after that. The thing... What time do you want to go at, though? Because Nora's calling me at around 7. I'm probably going to end the stream well, as soon as the game is done. I'm probably going to be done in a half an hour, maybe. I don't know, a half an hour to an hour. So that's going to cut it close. If we eat subs, it would have to be like immediately when the stream is done or after I'm done with Nora and we can be out for a couple of hours or whatever. I can't do too much because I've only slept about 3 hours, so I want to try to nap before work and I have to be in at work at around 2:30. But yeah, we can definitely grab some subs if you want. Okay, so those are both done, right? Which one's the one that I left open? That one's done, it's this one. Okay, here we go.
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance.
Okay.
Restored to west generator.
Now we're gonna hear that.
Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
Oh.
Janet Isaac, power is flowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation place is up ahead. Make us whole.
Is that it? I think that's it. We go. Oh, the fan. Whoa. Whew. I almost flew right into that. Go, go, go. Okay. Whew. Where am I going? Wait, back down? I thought I was coming up. No, I'm confused. It looks up while it's pointing. No, it's whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, you scared me, dude. It's looking down while pointing up, right? Like it looks down, but look, it points upwards. Oh, maybe I have to like squeeze through and like clear all these things. Maybe that's what it's doing. Okay. Is that all of them? Okay, perfect, Preston. Yeah, send me one. I'll listen to it as soon as I'm done. I've got the most random song stuck in my head right now. I have that old 90s song, "We are the world, we are the children." And I have zero idea where that came from. Because I didn't even hear, like, I'll get songs stuck in my head when I hear a random chord progression that reminds me of a song. I didn't hear a chord progression. I don't know why this song is in my head right now. So weird. Uh-oh. Oh, the big guy's here. Oh, no. Dude, run! Run, dude! Why are you walking? I'm dead. I'm so dead. Sorry, I'm panicking. I'm not watching chat or anything. I apologize, everybody. Oh god, I'm walking in the slow motion part. Hurry. And I'm out of health now. Oh man, not good. Oh, I think the little guy's still around, but I don't know where it is. Maybe not. Maybe I did get them and I didn't realize it. Oh, that dude is so scary. Oh, not good, man. Not good. Oh, that was intense. Okay, I've only got 2,000. Oh, man. And I'm almost out of bullets. I only have 12 of these. I have 90 of these. Wow, I have, like, eaten through my bullets. Seriously, I'm gonna take this, because I need to refill my health somehow. That sounded like it was going to be a monster. Is there a bench around here? I thought there was a bench around here. Wow, you're so slow. We are the world. We are the children. The song is stuck in my head and I don't know why it's even there. All right. Oh. Don't come with me. Just stay there. Just stay there. Oh, why you guys gotta keep coming? I'm so over this. Well, that comes in handy. Weird. Okay. And I need to destroy this thing. Where is the arm? Where's the piece that I'm supposed to blow up? Goes up. So it's there. Up there. But I don't see where the chunky thing is. Oh, maybe I gotta go through here. I am going to, Kermit. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been like insanely busy. I don't have any free time right now. And a lot of people say it, but I genuinely mean it. Like, I went to bed at 2 in the morning yesterday, was up at 4 in the morning to go to work. I got home at 7. It was just one contract I had to do. I was home at 7:30. I was back to sleep at 8:30 almost. I was awake again by 11, and then I showered and literally got ready for the stream. And like even going further back, yesterday I woke up, I got ready for my rehearsal, went to rehearsal all afternoon, Got home at 6, started recording, started editing my Minecraft video at 7, and recorded it or edited until 2 in the morning. So like I have been on the go without a single break. So to sit down and just work on some channel point stuff, not even on the top 10 of the things that I need to get done. And like as soon as the stream is done today, I am finishing the stream. I have to spend about an hour writing a storyboard out for a video that I'm doing for the musical that I'm in. Once that storyboard is done, I'm having a FaceTime call with my stepdaughter, which will take about an hour, hour and a half. As soon as that's done, I'm going out for subs with Preston. And then as soon as we're done with that, I'm coming home, taking a nap because I need more than 3 hours to be able to go to work. And then I get up at 2 in the morning and start work at 2:30 and get home at 8 without stopping. And then I do almost the exact same thing again tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to do my brother's hair, do my hair, which is going to take me about an hour, and stream, and rehearsal tomorrow. So that's why I haven't done it. I'm intending to. I just haven't done it. That's why I even turned it on. I had it turned off originally. And then I turned it on and I was like, I'll work on it. And then everything kind of just got out of control. But I will be. I will be. The heck is that noise? He did. He actually, I gave him one of my old ones, one of the first ones that I used, but it's gotten ragged. He's not as gentle as I am. He's not as particular as I am. I'm very, very picky about how I take care of my hair and everything. He's not like that at all. So he started losing hair in it like immediately. Within like the first month, he had a big bald spot on it. And even the way that it looks is like he hasn't bothered dyeing it, so like the color is like a light brown now, and it just doesn't look good. So he bought a new one, and we're both going. I'm installing it for him, and then on Wednesday we're gonna go get it done. Because this one that I have now, I got cut with Lord Hair. They did it for me, but because the show that I'm in, they want a bit shorter hair, I'm gonna get it cut properly, and they're gonna blend it and everything. And so he's going to take advantage and come with me, and we're both going to get our hair done. So tomorrow he's coming over because he's also been putting his hair system on wrong. He was really upset. He sent me a picture. He's like, look, it doesn't fit me. They made it too small. And then I was like, no, man, you've just been wearing your hair system way too forward. Like my hairline's here, right? He's been wearing his like down here, like right above his eyebrows. So he's used to not seeing a forehead, and then they gave him the new system, and the hairline's exactly where mine is now. And so he thinks it's really far back, but I was like, no, man, you're supposed to have like 3-4 fingers between your eyebrows and your hairline, and you've got like 1.5, 2. And he's like, oh, okay. So I told him to come here. I'm gonna first measure to make sure that it is fitting him properly, and then second, shave his scalp properly so the system will fit properly, because the one he's wearing right now doesn't actually fit him because it's made for my head. And I don't know if his wife measured wrong, because he's got a spot that he hasn't been shaving that's actually bald, so it should be a lot further back. So we have to see if it's actually like if she measured from the right spot or not, because then it might be too small. So I want to make sure that I put it on right and everything, so that way when he gets it cut up, it'll be done well. And I know Melissa's an amazing hairstylist, so she'll be able to fix whatever we need to deal with. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? What happened? The game crashed. That's never happened. Where did it save? If it's a bit back, I'm not doing that again. The game crashed. If it's back to where I saved, like my actual save state, like the actual save file, that's like half an hour of work. I'm not doing it again. I'm gonna have to stop. I don't have enough time for that. That just means the next stream when we play this, it's only well, tomorrow's stream is going to be short, so it might be perfect. It might be perfect. I just want to see where it's saved. I got to get stopped anyway in just a little bit. Continue. Where am I continuing? Oh, it did go back. It went back to this big guy. Okay. Well, it's only like 10 minutes, but I think I'm going to leave it there. Just because I have stuff to do and I don't want to be completely rushed. Yeah, so tomorrow... I know it is so unlucky. The worst thing is this game has one glitch that actually... like, where am I? This way? Yeah. The game has... no. This way. There it is. Okay. The game has one, like, big bug that can destroy your save if you are not careful, where it'll load, and it'll load, like right now where I just killed everybody, but it'll load before the fight, and the enemy is already loaded, and it'll kill you while it's still loading, and then you die when the game actually allows you to play, and then it just resets and does it over and over again. So it's a death loop, which kind of sucks. But that's the first time it's ever crashed on me. But at least it's not super far back. That's probably going to be about 15 minutes of work. So that'll give us something to do tomorrow. Excuse me. That'll give us something to do tomorrow. So the plan for tomorrow, folks, is I am hoping to start around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. My brother is actually going to be showing up right about now tomorrow for me to do his hair. And then I have rehearsals at 7, so I don't have any time tomorrow. So I'm hoping to start my hair stuff tonight. And that way, when I put it on tomorrow after my shower, it'll be a quick, like, 15-minute thing, because I don't have to cut my hair or anything. I just have to put it on, and that's it. You're going to see me with, like, long, shaggy hair tomorrow for the stream. And then I'm doing my brother's hair right after the stream. Then I have rehearsals. So tomorrow's stream will more than likely only be, like, an hour, maybe 2 at max. And then that way I can get my brother's hair done and have it all done and ready, and then I'm off to rehearsal all evening. But that's pretty much it, everybody. Yeah, if you guys are here because of the TikTok... this is the microphone. If you weren't here because of the TikTok, Maono sent me this microphone, and it's a really impressive microphone. It sounds really good. I did not notice a single difference from this $60 microphone and this $120 microphone. 130 plus tax. I think it's 139 actually. Whatever. I haven't noticed a difference. It sounds really good, and it's USB and XLR available. So you can have it hooked up to something like a Go XLR, or you could just plug it directly to your PC and don't need anything because it's all built into the microphone. Comes with a shock mount and everything. It's pretty cool. Comes both in black and white if you don't like white. And it's not bad for the price. I would highly suggest it. I honestly didn't even notice outside of like the white thing in my face instead of the gray one. I really like it. I'm going to be using this for my Minecraft videos 100% for like the voiceovers and stuff that I do. Really awesome. But everybody else, thank you so much for all being here. I really appreciate you all hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. No stream Wednesday because I am leaving Wednesday at 11:30 to go get my hair done, and my appointment's at 2:30. It takes about an hour for both my brother and I to get our hair done. So that'll be 3:30, and then I drive home and then pretty much straight to rehearsals. So, because it's like a 3-hour drive. So from like 4 o'clock at the latest, I'll be getting home at 7 and basically right to rehearsals. So that is the plan. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. I really appreciate you all spending some time with me. And I will be back tomorrow for a short stream, then no stream Wednesday. But I'll be back Friday for sure. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything Thursday. I was going to maybe do a makeup stream on Thursday, but I'm going to be way too busy. I have to record my new Minecraft video. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Have yourselves a really great day. I really appreciate all the love and the support, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.